Ole, 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 ole. I think I got that right. The World Cup kicks off this week. Where to catch every single match and sip on special cocktails. Plus, it's summertime, baby. Time to stock up on beauty products that can help with sun damage, and I have a lot of it. And let's raise a glass for a good cause. Pop the cork with Volunteers of America. Colorado and Company starts right now.
Portions of Colorado and Company contain paid content.
Good friends, gonna get you through the day. Good friends.
I did. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Colorado and Company. This Saturday marks the 5th annual Adams County Pride Festival. So excited. We have Isaac Jacobs and Courtney Cox from Adams County Parks, Open Space and Cultural Arts. That's a mouthful.
It is.
I like it. Join me now to find the details. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Isaac, I'm going to start with you. Are you celebrating the 5th year? It's the 5th year?
The 5th year,
Oh,
yes.
my goodness.
5th year for Adams County Pride.
This is huge. And Courtney, I want you to expand on the entertainment. Talk to me about the entertainment. Is it for all ages?
Yes, absolutely. So we will have 2 stages running all day. We'll have one inside and one outside. We have local bands from Dog Tags, Hex Kitten. We even have line dancing lessons.
Okay.
Come and do some line dancing.
Nice.
Outside, we'll have Shirley Delta Blow with some Drag Queen Story Hour.
Oh, yes.
The Adams County Poet Laureate will also be performing, so it'll be a fun day.
Amazing. Anything special, Isaac, for the 5th year? Is there like a cake?
There isn't a cake, but we have a lot of great entertainment, like
Okay.
Courtney was saying.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
Okay. Now, it sounds like art. I'm an art history major. My mom was a docent at the National Gallery of Art. We're a big art family. Sounds like art is actually a big focus with this event. What do we have to look forward to? And I want to ask, why is art so important as part of this?
That's a couple of great questions.
Thank you so much.
Art is so important, especially at a Pride event, just in terms of that self-identity and self-expression.
Yeah.
A lot of our art that we have is interactive, and so participants can come, they can see themselves in the art. One of the pieces that we have is from the Barter Collective.
Oh, wow.
And I'm not sure if you're aware of them, but they are kind of like a food truck looking vehicle that comes, and they have typewriters that they set out on little cafe tables outside, and they have prompts. And so you kind of come, you type on the typewriter, you answer the prompt,
Wow.
and then you get to leave, you go into that truck, and they have pieces of art that you can take with you, completely
way.
free.
You can write poetry, fiction, anything you want?
Anything you want, yeah.
man.
So it's super exciting, you really get to express yourself, and that's so important, especially with a Pride event.
That's what Pride is all about.
Yes.
Fully free expression of yourself. I would write such bad poetry, but I'd be proud of it. Okay, Courtney, you found the one. What's this I hear about getting married at the Adams County Pride? What is this?
Yes. So I will not be getting married.
Yes,
but if
come
you
on.
Would, no, I'm very busy that day. But if you would like to, you can still register if you go to the Adams County Clerk and Recorder's website. There, all the information is there. You can get your marriage certificate, and then on Saturday at 3:30 on our outdoor stage, we will have one large marriage ceremony.
Will there going to be people getting married
Yep.
there? OMG, I love it. Someone proposed on the show.
Oh,
I'm
they
a
did?
big wedding person. That's a lovely idea.
Yeah, I think this is our 3rd or 4th year doing the
Doing
Marriage
that?
Palooza portion of it. We're very excited. Adams County Clerk and Recorder's Office does all of it. So come on out if you're looking to get married.
Can you? Do you need to show up in like a tux and a gown, or
I think you can come however you would like to.
okay, free expression?
Yeah.
That's the whole
Yep.
point. Mazel tov for all the couples. Okay, I want to ask you both this question in your own words. What do you think makes Adams County Pride so special and unique?
I think that one thing that's unique about our event is that it's very, very family friendly. And so, come one, come all, any age, and you can kind of do a little bit of everything. You've got music, you have art, we have lots of good food with our food vendors.
I'm a food person.
Yep, so we'll have lots of food vendors. We have a couple new ones this summer, and you can really just kind of come and be as you are.
That's what it's all about.
Yep.
And the bands sound good.
Yes.
Dog Tags.
Dog
and
Tags is
Hex
so fun.
Kitten.
And Hex Kitten is a DJ. We're very excited about Dog Tags coming back. They're
It's huge.
so fun. They put on a big party. So
Yeah. The names of bands always kill me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Isaac, why do you think it's so special?
I just love, like Courtney said, how family friendly it is, but it's also free. And so
Okay, that's
all of our
huge.
activities are completely free. The
Wow.
food vendors, the commercial vendors, things like that. You can go shopping and spend money on those, but every bit of entertainment.
The food?
Rainbow Dome is going to be there. The food you have to pay for,
Got it,
the
got
food
it.
and commercial, but everything else you can do completely free. So
Okay.
Rainbow Dome will be there in the Waymire Dome with roller skating.
What
They
is
also have art.
the Rainbow Dome?
So Rainbow Dome is a kind of queer art and roller skating collective out of Denver, and this is their, I believe, 4th year coming up to Adams County Pride.
Amazing.
And they activate, there's roller skating in the dome, they have roller dance performances, DJs, it's super fun.
It's very fun.
Okay, let's say I'm not queer. This is off my top of my head. Can I still come?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Everybody is welcome. Nobody can not come. We want everybody to
Yeah.
come.
I think that's great. I think that's, and I have to say, with affordability right now, the free part is huge. for the
Parking
family.
is also free.
Oh my God. Because a family of 4 can be hundreds of dollars to go to a museum or anything like that. I love this idea. Okay, Isaac, how do we get involved with the festivities? I'm very excited.
You're all good. So everything is on our website, adamscountyco.gov/pride, the time and everything. It's from noon to 6 p.m. this Saturday.
Okay.
But just come on out. Like Courtney said, parking's free. You'll drive right in, see the festival, and join in the fun.
Do people wear costumes, wardrobes?
Oh yes, people come dressed to the nines.
Oh man, that's unbelievable. I'm so excited. You guys, the 5th annual Adams County Pride. It is this Saturday, as Isaac said, at the Riverdale Regional Park. Now again, this is a free event to attend. Find the full lineup at adamscountyco.gov/pride. All right, I don't know about you guys, but I'm counting down the days until Good Friends Friday. Romero, let's say it correctly, will be rocking out Studio B, and I will have a special guest co-host. You'll have to watch to find out who it is. Now, most of us don't even know what it's like to not have a King Soopers nearby, right? We have grocery stores everywhere. However, this is real. There are many urban and rural communities in Colorado that absolutely lack access to a large grocery store. I call them food deserts, and many of you and know people are in that right now. That's where the Community Food Access Program comes in, which is very exciting. So from the Colorado Department of Agriculture, we have Mickey Davis. Hello.
Hi.
Mickey. And we also have Douglas Chavez, owner of Carniceria
Chihuahua.
Chihuahua. Am I
Carniceria
saying it
Chihuahua.
right? Say it right.
Yeah, Carniceria Chihuahua.
Carniceria Chihuahua.
Yes.
I can get it.
There you
got
go.
it. I can fake. I can do it. Now, as I said, they're food deserts in Colorado, places where access to groceries and food is severely limited. Mickey, what is the Department of Agriculture doing to help out?
Sure, yeah. The Community Food Access Program, housed in the Colorado Department of Agriculture, helps small food retailers like independent grocery stores, carnicerias, and the farms that supply them with the cost of equipment that helps them grow and sell more healthy food.
Wow, especially, and let's make sure we hear healthy foods, because it can be a lot of processed foods as well.
Yeah.
Very, very smart. Okay, Douglas, you brought an array
Yes.
of products. Look at this, okay? From your store. What are the only Hispanic markets in your area?
It's actually just us. And
Just you?
Just us and Brownfield, yes.
Wow, okay.
Yes.
What area does your store serve? Like, where are you
It's-
going to?
So we're pretty much on Broomfield.
Okay.
And we are the only carniceria that is focused on a Hispanic market.
Wow, you're the
And-
only one.
I'm the only one so far.
right.
So serving our community.
Oh, there it is in the video. Okay,
Yes,
this is you.
yes.
Carniceria.
Serving our community and offering products from South America, Central America, and Mexico.
Wow, people,
That's our
that's their
focus.
local food. That's what they
Correct.
grew up with.
Yes, especially because it's a little hard to find it in
Yeah.
Colorado.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially Colorado.
Yeah.
Very smart.
Yes.
Douglas, how does the Community Food Access Program help you run your store?
Yeah, so they came to me and give us our help that we needed because at this time equipment is really expensive.
Yeah, especially
And-
now.
Exactly, and they really help us upgrade the old equipment, which is really helpful, and also have new equipment.
Oh, wow.
Which we didn't have.
Wow.
So that gives us the chance to have more products
Yeah.
and healthy products, as you mentioned.
Yeah, agreed.
Like produce and fresh meat and things like that.
Yeah.
So they really help us a lot.
That's amazing. Because
Yes.
food deserts, again, it's like McDonald's, like that's
Yep.
all they have access to. There's
Correct.
no fruit, veggies, that's so
Correct.
important.
Yes.
All right, Mickey, in outlying areas, small food retailers are so important in more ways than just providing the food. Talk to me
Right.
about that.
Yeah, absolutely. As we mentioned, they're really critical access points for healthy food, but they're also really important sources of community.
I was just going to say, people.
They're often places where young Coloradans have their first job, which is important. And for Coloradans with roots in other countries, you know, small food retailers are offering the special products that give them that taste of home.
I was going to say, that's what makes them comfortable.
Yep. Yeah.
And a community is so important in what you call a food desert because you just don't have that all the time. I love a community. I'm trying to find friends. You guys?
Yeah,
Friends?
of course.
Okay, Douglas, you brought tacos.
I
which are
did.
some of my favorites.
Oh, thank
and these were made from ingredients your store sells. Talk to me
Yes.
about that.
So yeah, we have, to make a good taco, you need salsas, right?
Yeah, of course.
We have a variety of salsas that we make it.
You make it?
We make it in our
Oh,
store. Not me,
my.
but we make it in our store.
Not you, but okay.
Yeah. And we have guacamole freshly made.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And we had our meats too, which we had pastor, we have asada, we had chicken, and we use our own recipes to marinate everything in our store. So whatever you need, we have it if you're making tacos.
Amazing. Now,
Yeah.
what salsa would you put on each one?
Well, depends how spicy you like
Yeah,
it.
right.
Exactly.
If you're a chicken.
Yeah, we had the tomatillo one, which is the mayo. We
Okay.
had the serrano, and we had the morita, which is a little more spicy. And we also had our chips made in the store too.
Really?
Yes.
The guacamole being freshly made is
It's
amazing.
just barely made.
Because the recipe is like passed down, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Mickey, how can a retailer, let's say they're watching right now, how can they learn more, be part of the Community Food Access Program, even just see if they're eligible?
Yeah, so there's a lot of eligibility requirements. They're all on our website. It's
Got it.
ag.colorado.gov/CFA.
/CFA. Okay,
Yes.
I'm going to repeat that for our viewers. But if you know, or a retailer, and you want to know and be part of this, grow with them, learn from them, get help. This is such a good idea. I'm really excited for you guys. The Community Food Access Program is addressing the challenges of food scarcity, which I've talked about a lot this year. It's in rural and even urban Colorado communities. To learn more, go to ag, is that right? AG, really, .colorado.gov/CFA. It's a brilliant idea. Bravo to both of you.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you for inviting us.
Yeah, are you a cook? Do you cook any of it?
No, no.
Okay. I love you, Douglas. Oh, man. Well, we have cocktails that are so good, you'll say, go! Later, we see what Ay Papi is shaking up for the World Cup. Should I try?
The following interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.
Summer is almost here, y'all, and while we're all thinking patios and vacays, this is actually one of the best times and busiest seasons for home damage in Colorado, especially with like the hail we've seen this week. It comes out of nowhere. So here's my conversation with Dave Thomas from Mountain Safe Exteriors with ways to protect your home, but guys, save some money while you do it. Take a look. June in Colorado really kicks off storm season, which we literally just had. What are homeowners dealing with most right now? What are you seeing?
Well, with the transfer of energy, I mean, it's such a big, there's still big temperature swings,
right.
I woke up this morning, it was still 48 degrees. We're going to come home in the afternoon, it's 86.
I don't know what to wear.
The outside of your house is suffering. Everything is expanding and contracting, and that causes problems. That causes leaks, that causes air infiltration, making you cold or making you hot. Kids are back out of school. Graduation parties are over. Before you hit the vacations in July and August, this is the time to get your home improvement project going.
Done. This is June.
And this is Marvin Madness Month. We are the Marvin Certified Installing Retailers in Colorado. Marvin is an amazing American-based company, family-owned to this day, unheard of, 114 years old. They created the fiberglass window, and this is the new one. This is the new Vivid. They just built a state-of-the-art factory in Kansas City to make this for us. It is the newest technology in the window industry, and it is amazing. First of all, it's gorgeous.
I was going to say, it's gorgeous.
All the dark colors, anything you want. Nail fin install. It's absolutely state-of-the-art, like I said, in massive sizes because the fiberglass is so strong. The beauty of it, though, is it doesn't expand and contract, and it's so strong and so dense, it's hail-proof.
Hail-proof.
There you go.
Unbelievable.
So.
And when the sun hits it, it doesn't come in, right?
No. So all the technology's on the glass. So with the low-E coatings, low-E stands for low emissivity or low transfer of energy.
Okay.
This window can repel 98.5% of all radiant heat in the summer, retain that in the winter. So absolutely change not only the look of your house, how you use it, as well as the efficiency. You know how many homes I go into and the homeowner's like, walk upstairs, Dave. I'm like, yeah, I'm sweating already because the upstairs is 15 degrees warmer than the downstairs. Or the basement is freezing.
Right.
A lot of that is due to the windows.
Interesting. Okay, it is
And
June.
it's summer, right? So let's cut some big doors in people's houses, right?
And get some beautiful views.
You got it. Most window and siding companies are Class C contractors, which means they only talk to you about putting windows in existing openings. When I walk into a house, it's like, how do you use it? Well, look at your view. What a great backyard you have. blow this thing out. Let's go. Let's put a huge door in here. Let's put windows where you miss them and you want them because the view's great, and we will totally, totally change the look of the house.
Which is incredible. Dave, it's June. Also, we know this. It means you have special discount.
We do.
For our viewers who are the best in all of the land.
Yes.
What are you giving them this month?
20% off your entire Marvin window and door replacement package.
Oh, wow.
And that includes 24 months same as cash. So no money down. You can be darn sure we're going to show up there when we tell you. You can be darn sure we do a good job because until you sign off on it, we don't get paid.
Right.
And your 24-month period doesn't start. Then you have 2 years of free money. You do not have to make payments, no interest accrues.
There's no interest?
Nope. Just pay it off by the 24th month and you're out the door.
I like when he does that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say, and a lot of people they're a little overwhelmed where to start. Consultations.
Yeah,
Do you offer them?
if you've had a window consultation, it's nerve-wracking. It's
It is.
awful.
And they're like,
It's
you
awful.
need this, you need this, you need this.
You must buy it right now,
Yeah,
or if
right.
I come back tomorrow, it's this price. That's nonsensical. Those are sales companies.
Yes.
Mountain Safe Exteriors is a window and siding company.
Mm.
We specialize in installing windows and siding. There is no high pressure with us. We come out, it's a consultative meeting. I want to know what you need from the house. Let me show you what I'm seeing. Here's some ideas. This is the price. It's right up front. It's clear and transparent. Doesn't matter which one of my reps goes out, the price is going to be absolutely the same.
Amazing.
We've taken all the dinosaur crap sales tactics out of this thing.
It's so annoying.
Absolutely straight to the point. Presentation, consultation should take 45 minutes.
Unbelievable, and no
Yeah.
pressure, which is huge. You also have technology, which is incredible. You have 3D rendering.
Sure.
With like some kind of like Star Trek satellite.
Yeah, we ping some satellites off your house. So I want you to know what it's going to look like,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Especially if you do your windows and siding at the same time. There's so many different options that we can do with your house. Sizes of windows, colors of windows, sizes of styles, whatever. And we'll literally spin, or you can literally take your house and like, I want a 12-foot door there. Show me what it looks like.
Boom.
Boom.
Done.
Show you what it looks like.
God.
It's awesome.
Tech and niceness.
I know.
The two things
We're
I love
trying.
the most. Okay, well, Mountain Safe has built such a strong reputation here in Colorado. Why do you think, and is it the niceness and the non-pushiness that sets you apart?
No, not at all. The owner is absolutely 100% OCD. Yeah. And he runs his own crews, and he will go out of your way to make sure that you are absolutely thrilled with your investment.
And I've seen the reviews and they're like 5-star, 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 5-star.
They are perfect.
Yeah, OCD owner, I like. Dave is giving Colorado & Company viewers a huge discount all this month with 20% off your entire window replacement project. So you can get a free in-home consultation, and they're not pushy at all, and enjoy the 20% off your entire project. Plus, there's no money down, there's no interest, and there's no payments for 2 years. Just go to mountainsafe.com for more information, or go to the showroom. It's in Greenwood Village. It's gorgeous. You can also call 720-955-2120. Mountain Safe Exteriors sponsored today's segment. Now that Dave has made your house look incredible, it's time to invite people over and fire up the grill. Later, we have healthy food picks that don't skimp on the taste. Yum. We are just 1 day away from the start of the World Cup. Hello, say it with me. USA, USA. That was good. Oh, 3 times. That was really good. Now, there are a ton of places you can take in every single goal, and we want to highlight one of them today that's super fun. Amanda McKinley, a team member from Ay Papi, is in the Coco Lounge. Hi, Amanda.
Hi, Tori.
Did I say it right?
You did.
Okay, good.
You did.
Thank you, God. I wanted to have a little, flair.
Absolutely.
Right. All right, I want to talk about the name a bit. As I said, Ay Papi, what does it mean? What does it represent? Tell me.
Yeah, so Ay Papi's actually born kind of from a moment, from a photograph.
Really?
Our owner, Juan Padro, is Puerto Rican. His dad's Puerto Rican, and there's a photo of them in a hammock together when he was really young with his papi. So a Denver muralist actually turned that into a painting that hangs inside Ay Papi. And so it sort of plays on both the homage to fathers and Ay Papi culture, but also of course the fun Ay Papi, let's
kind
dance
of like a fun
and have
thing.
a good time.
Yeah, I'm gonna call my dad today and be like, Ay Papi.
There you go.
Okay, Amanda, what all is going on at Ay Papi for the World Cup experience? I hear you're also celebrating the culture part of it, the cultural part.
Yeah, I mean, culture and Latin culture specifically is very important to us and what we do in representing that in Denver. So we know that, the World Cup is a big cultural moment for Latin America. So it's an opportunity for us to be a space for people to come and celebrate in that culture, enjoy the games, but know that it's more than just a sporting event, that it is like a very cultural experience.
Yeah, I like that you add that, but it's also community where you can find like-minded people who are
100%.
obsessed with soccer.
Exactly.
They are obsessed with soccer. Okay, here's a little picture of what's going on. That looks so cute. So let's get into it. What cocktail are you making for us today?
So today I'm going to make you one of our World Cup specials. It's called the Tea Breaker.
The Tea Breaker, oh my.
It's based off of a tea punch.
Oh, very nice. Okay, tell me how you're making it.
Yeah, so it's a very simple cocktail. It's actually the national cocktail of Martinique.
Oh, really?
We got a little lime coin here.
Nice.
But we're making it, it's usually with rum agricole, but we're making it with a Haitian rum.
Oh, beautiful.
Which is kind of cool. This is Haiti's first time in the World Cup in like 50 years.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
I love that you are including the culture in the drinks even.
Of course. So we love to see more Latin American countries represented.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's kind of like a lighter version of an old fashioned.
Oh,
it's
nice.
just rum, lime, and simple syrup.
Is this the simple syrup?
That's the simple
This is
syrup
the
right
rum, the
there.
lime,
This
the
is the
simple syrup.
rum.
Okay.
So you just stir these together.
Okay. And you don't
with
shake,
the
you
lime.
just stir.
You don't shake, it's just stirred. Want to mix it up with the lime before we add the ice.
Okay. Nice. Look at this. Nice and cold. Could you also make this a mocktail if you wanted?
You know, we will have a lot of really great mocktails.
Okay,
this is very booze forward.
Okay,
so it
that's
would
my
be kind of hard to make it without the
smell
alcohol.
it,
But
yeah.
it's very aromatic, very herbal.
Yeah, like botanical. That's very nice. Okay.
But yes,
at
we
that.
do have a lot of great non-alcoholic options.
Yeah, because everyone's NA and dealing with mocktails right now. Now, soccer games are a few hours long. People are going to get hungry, right? So what can they munch on? Talk to me about this stuff.
So I do have my guava cheese dip prepared for you guys. It's
Guava
really
cheese
delicious.
dip. Oh my God.
So it's all the herbs and the cream cheese with some guava jam on top. It's got some garlic chili oil, and we serve it with our plantain chips. We also have Cuban sandwiches. We'll be serving these plantain chips as loaded nachos during the games as well.
Wow. The food is very connected to the culture still. Everything.
Yeah, that's important to us.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, is this done? Is this what
It
you did?
is. Please
Okay.
have a sip.
Should I have it? Cheers.
It's strong, but it
It
it's a little
smells
sip.
really cool. Ooh! Ooh!
She'll get you there.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. That is very.
Absolutely.
Ay Papi. Goal! As
There
Kelly
you
says,
go.
goal. I want to ask the most important question: the TV setup. Talk to me.
So we just had some 50-inch TVs set up over the bar. So it's going to be a very easy viewing experience. And our goal is for it to be, this isn't just a bar that you can have the game on. Like, it's a full room experience.
Immersive.
Everyone's there to be immersed in it and to really celebrate the culture and the experience.
What are you looking forward to the most, and what team are you going for? Your partner is a big fan.
Yeah, he's for England, actually.
Okay.
So
Okay. Manchester.
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
is
Okay.
his team. So I told him I'll go for them a little bit, but I'm going for Mexico personally.
Nice.
And I think a lot of our staff is as well.
Mexico. Fantastic. All right. Would you recommend making reservations? Because I know a lot of people right now are like, this is where I'm going for the World Cup.
Yeah, I think, obviously our bar is always going to be open seating, first come, first serve. We
Just
do
walk in.
expect to have standing room. But if you want to come in with a group and sit down and enjoy, I highly recommend making a reservation.
Okay. And people come dressed up, like in this jerseys?
Absolutely. That's what we'll be encouraging the team to be dressed up as well.
Oh my God. I want to get into footy. I
There
got to
you
get
go.
into this. It sounds very exciting. All right, you heard it here. Ay Papi is going all out for the World Cup, so go cheer on your favorite team. Now, you want to reserve your spot now at ipapidenver.com. And of course, remember to please drink responsibly. That tea breaker is strong. Mommy likey. Now might be a great time to make a career change. How about healthcare? In about 2 minutes, we're going to learn more about the options and jobs that are in high demand. If you've ever thought about it, now's your chance.
The following interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.
So healthcare careers, they are in high demand. So I spoke about the options that are available in the medical field. If you're interested, you should watch this with Dr. Stacy Ann Okoff. She's the Chief Nursing Officer for Common Spirit Health Mountain Region. Take a look. So let's talk about your journey to becoming a nurse. Talk to me about that.
Well, it started out when I was young, and my mom was a nurse in the clinic, and seeing the work that she was doing, helping people, making a difference, really impressed upon me that that's what I wanted to do with my life.
It had a huge impact on me and my family.
Yes.
Talk to me about that.
Well, nurses is like, they're the backbone of healthcare. And our role is more than like medication administration. We serve as the patient advocate.
Yeah.
And we make sure that the patient's concerns are heard by every member of the healthcare team. And we also serve as critical thinkers. We know every subtle change in that patient so that we can act immediately to ensure that our patients don't have untoward outcomes. And then we're also educators, right? We make sure we educate the family and also our patients so that when they go home, they can be empowered to take care of themselves.
We all know there is a nursing shortage. Everybody out there knows this, okay? What is Common Spirit doing to try and help that?
Yeah. Well, there is a nursing shortage, and it's complicated by the fact that people are getting older.
Yeah.
Right? And that means that we need more nurses to take care of our aging population. We also know that our experienced nurses, they're leaving the field, they're retiring. And then we also know that, especially after COVID, our environment has gotten so much more complex. And that's causing a lot of burnout. And so people are leaving the industry altogether. And then we also know that there's a faculty shortage. And so what Common Spirit is doing is we're making sure that we have a robust nurse residency program. So when our new grads graduate, they have a place to come and be able to feel comfortable learning and also mentored in their role. We're also making sure that our salaries are competitive and also our benefits.
Amen. I mean, let's talk teachers and nurses.
That's
you know
right.
What I mean? Yes.
That's right. We have to live.
Amen.
And so we need to make sure it's competitive. And then we also want to make sure that we're partnering with our academic partners to ensure that they have clinical sites and also that we're supporting our faculty development as well.
That's unbelievable. I like the idea of pay for the nurses. They deserve
right.
like so much more money, I think. Programs for scholarships. I want to hear about that to help covering the cost of getting a nurse degree. Anything with that, with the scholarship?
Well, one of the first things that I would do for scholarships is looking at the National Association of National Student Association, and also Colorado Nursing Association. They also offer scholarships.
Oh, that's cool.
But we can't disregard FAFSA, right? The
Yes.
federal programs that offer grants and other help as well. And then I would say there are so many other programs, right, that's helping first-time college students or working at an organization that offer tuition reimbursement.
Yeah.
I know Common Spirit, we offer tuition reimbursement or loan forgiveness. We try to make it as easy as possible for our people to go to school. We're also partnering with external agencies to offer apprenticeship programs as well.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you again for what you do. Human kindness is what Common Spirit Health is all about. Please visit their website. Learn more about careers in nursing. Go to mountain.commonspirit.org. This Healthy Colorado segment is sponsored by Common Spirit Health. There are great causes and there's great wine. Put the two together and you get Denver's premier wine and spirits festival, which benefits the Volunteers of America. With me from Volunteers of America, Chief Advancement Officer Faustine Curry. Hi there.
Hello.
Good to see you again.
Great to see you.
Good to see you too. I love her because I was extremely honored to have emceed your recent gala, and we got to see what you all are about. But share with our viewers more about what Volunteers of America is doing right now in Colorado.
Sure. So Volunteers of America, Colorado, we serve people in every single county in the state, over 100,000 people a year. And we're here to help people that are hungry, that are experiencing homelessness, that just need a little extra help to move forward. Maybe they're looking for their next home. You know, any of the things that just help someone move forward in their life. VOA is here when they need them.
That's unbelievable how wide it is. And I always say this, like giving dignity back.
Exactly.
To them, which is so important to the quality of life. So fundraising, obviously, very important. We need to know that. But you know how to do that in a very engaging way by raising glasses for a great cause at your Spirit Colorado event.
Yes.
Details, Faustine, tell us everything.
It's going to be amazing. So it is a two-part event. It's called Spirit Colorado. The first is a VIP dinner, which is Thursday evening, and then Saturday, June 20th, is a Wine and Spirits Festival on Larimer Street in Rhino.
Oh, Larimer Street.
Yes.
Ooh, I bet
Yes.
it's going to be very fun. Everyone's getting a little toasty, a little tipsy.
It's going to be amazing. We shut down the street. We have wine and spirit vendors, distilleries from all across the state. We have food trucks coming. We'll have live music. And then the best part, we have this amazing competition happening where there are teams competing to earn money for our programs.
I love a competition. I get very competitive. I'm sure y'all would guess. I'm like, move, do it. I get like that. Proceeds, where do they go from this event?
So all the proceeds go right to our programs, right to the people that need help here in our neighborhoods in Colorado. So when you can purchase a ticket for the festival, you of course can make a donation, but all of those dollars go right to Coloradans that need help.
That's great. There's no middleman. That's the best part.
No middleman, right to the need.
And I say this all the time, but affordability right now, it's not easy for people. So that's
right.
You guys are even more imperative right now. What do you love most about your role? I mean, you have a really cool job. Right?
Yeah, I do. I have the most amazing job.
You do.
I get to go out all over the state, help people really learn about Volunteers of America and the services that we provide. And on the flip side, I get to see the most amazing things happen.
Yeah.
Our program teams are phenomenal. You know, they go right to Coloradans, right to a neighbor maybe that you don't even know needs help, and will say, hey, we've got you. We've got you when times are tough. And so I do. I have the best job in the world.
You really do. And when someone is down and a human being comes and says, I've got you, that is such a special moment that someone sees you. You know what I mean?
It is.
It makes me tear up. Okay, what are you looking forward to the most at the? Are you competitive?
Yes.
Okay.
I am so competitive.
What are you looking forward to? The competition?
I love the competition, but you know, I just love seeing people get together. And at the festival, so many people are learning about Volunteers of America for the first time.
Yeah.
And so to see people just mingle and get together and share around food and culture and what makes Colorado so special, it's amazing.
Yeah, we do help each other out as Coloradans, which I love.
It's
It's
most
unbelievable.
definitely.
Okay, let's say I'm watching, and I've always talked about volunteering. It makes you feel good. It helps people. It makes you less ego. You know what I mean? How can people get involved if they want to for Volunteers of America?
So we love volunteers.
Yeah.
We actually, volunteers make our world go round.
Right.
And we have a lot of needs, but I think the biggest need, if someone wants to volunteer, they just go to our website, voacolorado.org.
Okay.
And maybe they should look at volunteering for Meals on Wheels, delivering a meal to a senior that is homebound, that meal is the one chance they have to really visit with someone and just talk about something and say how they're doing and for someone to check in on them.
Yeah.
So that's an immediate volunteer opportunity.
That's fantastic. And I got to be honest, if you're a senior, there can be a lot of isolation.
Yes.
And you have someone to talk to, someone to come to you. That's unbelievable.
It's
I love
wonderful.
your organization. I think it's
you.
wonderful. I think you're doing such good work in Colorado. Get your tickets for Spirit Colorado, Denver's premier wine and spirits festival in the Rhino Art District. It's on June 20th. And for tickets and more information, go to spiritcolorado.org. You can also get involved, which is so important, with VOA by going to voacolorado.org. More Coco after the break. All right, summer is just a few weeks away, and you can soak up the sun while hitting your protein goals. And you know that's everywhere right now. Here to help make that happen is one of our favorites, Heather Smith. Welcome, Heather, as always. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me back.
Always. Okay, Heather, when I hear summer foods, my first thought is hot dogs. We literally had a barbecue with hot dogs outside right now at 9 News. But you have a different option that is also affordable. Talk to me.
That's the thing. We're all in that mode right now.
Absolutely.
Thinking about all the good foods, but also affording them.
Important.
But we all want to be out there grilling and gathering. So I have brand new Applegate Naturals.
I love Applegate.
Yeah, of course. And for sure, they are their natural, uncured pork and beef hot dogs.
yum.
The taste is so good. So really made responsibly with responsibly raised pork, 100% grass-fed, pasture-raised beef, simple ingredients, no artificial additives. Okay, so, and this hot dog really comes with those standards you trust from Applegate and that affordable price. They're exclusive at Walmart, less than $5 a pack.
Really?
Yeah, so because you need to stock up. You want
need
to
a
have
million
them,
of them.
yeah,
Yeah.
on hand for summer, people coming over. So an accessible choice that people can find.
Under 5.
Feel good about not compromising taste or quality,
Or
right?
quality. I
Yeah.
really do look for Applegate when I look for meat. That's very
Totally.
cool. Okay, a lot of people are always on the go in the
Yep.
summer. You have something for that.
I do. I've
Okay,
got
tell
your
us.
grab and go
Okay.
and high protein options. So what I have here is no compromise snacking options, bold, craveable taste from Catalina Crunch. It's
yum.
their protein snack mix. So
Smart.
Yes, you're going to get 10 grams of protein per serving, a good source of fiber without all the sugar.
Oh, wow, that's important.
It is. So tastes great, better for you, snacking anytime. You have the shareables. These are so easy for grab and go. Flavor forward. You got creamy ranch.
Cheddar.
Cheddar.
One of my favorites.
Totally. So crunchy, savory.
And this is good for kids right here. I gotta be honest, guys, this little package right here that looks like just grab and go, this has 10 grams of protein in it. That's an enormous amount.
Yeah.
Thank you for the clap, Kelly. Huge.
So also easy to find. Catalina Crunch is at Target, CVS, Amazon.
Oh, wow.
And so stock up. It's my, like, you know how I like to say, my super snack swap.
Yeah, right. Swap this in.
This is in.
Yeah.
Stock up, swap up.
I really like the idea of the protein because I never get enough. So this is very good.
And it's just a really clean ingredient way mix and all different, crunches.
Yeah, kids
things
would
happening.
love this. Kids
Yeah.
and parents. All right, with the cost of course, travel going up, lots of people are planning road trips
Yes.
for the summer. Anything we should be packing in the car?
Yes.
Okay, what is that?
This is so cool. New from Drift. This is their scented car wipes. And they're
Oh.
so easy. You've got another grab and go essential to use in between stops because long drives can get messy fast, right?
Yeah.
So you just want to have this to clean up everything from dashboards, cup holders in seconds.
Nice.
Really refresh your whole car and keep it fresh.
I
the
do like that
entire
it's
trip.
scented. I kind of think that's important.
It is, and so it's infused with Drift's signature scents. You've got teak or open air, but then you pair it with their car fresheners, which also, you put on right into your car. They've got the wood or stone or
I have
metal.
this one, no joke.
No joke. So elevated fragrance. So your car feels more like your space.
Yes.
Okay, whether it's a trip, a short trip, just going to the pool, in town, in the city, in traffic.
Amazing.
So these are easy to get at shop@drift.co. And
it.
the scents and
Yeah, it
just
smells good up
so
here.
easy to use.
Yes, so good. And I got to be honest, when I see this and see that, I have foster dogs and they make a huge mess, and this would be really helpful to just have in the car. And it's
Yes.
not annoyingly air freshener scent.
It's not.
That's what's so good.
It's not. And you
Yeah.
can pair them or you can keep it.
It's very high end. That's what it smells like.
Very
Like we're in the forest. That's
Very
what it feels
lovely.
like. We're in the
Exactly.
forest. All right, now
Exactly.
chances are the people will be taking lots of pics on vacation.
Yes.
And I'm always kind of trying to get my hair looking good, looking good. What do we have here for hair?
Okay, this is Lucetta Beauty, and they've got this rice water.
Oh, that's everywhere right now.
Right? Shampoo and conditioner bundle. And so the rice water is like ancient hair care rituals inspired by the red towel women of China's mountains. So it really harnesses the power of fermented rice water. That gives you stronger, healthier hair. It gives deep hydration when it's so dry out here.
It's so dry.
So dry, intense moisture. So it's rich in vitamins, minerals, amino acids. So things that we want for our body, our nutrition, nourishment, even for our hair. You know,
Yeah,
see what I'm
very
saying?
smart.
Yeah, so really to fortify strands, reduce breakage. And Lucetta is all about salon quality hair care, but again, and natural ingredients. Affordable
That's
prices.
what I was going to ask you
Yes,
next.
yes, yes.
Because it looks so fancy.
You get it at CVS and Amazon. It's funny because people are like, oh yeah, I already have that. And they might have another, they make all different options for all different things that you might need going on with your hair. But it's out there. You're going to love it. You're going to see it
Amazing.
now everywhere.
And it's really easy to get.
So
And
easy.
It's beautiful in your shower. I always think that's nice
It is
aesthetic.
because,
Yeah, why not?
Take care of yourself.
You do.
Lucetta Beauty.
Lucetta Beauty. Okay, to see more of Heather's fun finds, which were fantastic today. These were some of my favorites. All you have to do is head to the hotbar.com. and I will be going there to get your hot stuff, hottie. I appreciate this. All right, banana pudding fans, raise your hands. Get ready because the yellow fix is here. It is viral, it's everywhere. The dessert everyone around town is talking about. Next on Coco. Welcome to Coco. All right, guys, if you're anything like me, there's always room for dessert. And I mean like always. Today we're talking about a local business that's built an entire following, and it's everywhere around my Instagram, around one classic comfort food. Banana pudding. Oh, I love banana pudding. I love it so much. Joining me now is Karsten Crumpler from the Yellow Fix. Hi there.
Hi, how's it going?
You must like banana pudding as well.
I sure do. It's my favorite.
Let's get into this. For anyone who hasn't discovered the Yellow Fix yet, tell us what you do and how did it get started? Because I feel like it's relatively new.
Yes, so I've been in business just over a year, about a year and a half.
Wow.
Yeah, so we started off honestly just handing out free samples.
Smart.
Yeah, like
smart.
I would go around Denver just passing them out and trying to see where it would stick. And then I actually gave some to the hotel that I work at, and they had sent me a message about purchasing some. So at that time I had an epiphany. I was like, okay, I might need to switch it up a little bit, you know? So that's how it all got started. We do a lot of different variations of banana pudding, hence where our phrase comes from. It's called banana pudding reimagined.
Nice.
So we reimagine it into things like the matcha. We do collabs on a banana pudding donut. We just do a lot of different stuff, but we're located down on South Pearl Street. And
that's huge.
yeah, it's a really good location.
Good for you to grow so fast.
Thank you.
Amazing. And I like the idea of a classic mixed with like the new matcha. That's a smart idea to mix. Banana pudding seems to have a cult following. That's right. Why are people so obsessed? Before the camera went on, I'm talking about the wafers. That's my favorite part. But why is it so popular?
Well, that's a good question. Honestly, I think that it's the nostalgia that sticks with people.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times when we're set up, people will come up to the table and already be talking about someone significant in their life that made it for them.
Grandma,
Or yes,
grandpa,
yeah.
yeah.
The last time they had it. So I think that the nostalgia really gets people, and then on top of that, it's kind of hard to find it in Denver, you know, like you have to really look on like a Southern restaurant's menu, like I really have to find it. So the fact that it's accessible and it's nostalgic, I think that's what draws people in.
I think nostalgia is a really smart idea. Very, very clever. Okay, what makes your banana pudding like so viral? What makes it so special? Because I've heard about it everywhere.
Yeah, shout out to the algorithm. It's a little secret. We make it with love, but the algorithm's been doing us very well.
Yes.
A lot of people really come looking for the classic banana, but I think something that gets people as well is just the different flavor palette. Like we branched off into coffee, we did a spiced chai flavor, we did a matcha strawberry banana pudding. Like we do a lot of different stuff. So I think the modern approach on a classic dessert is what draws
I like
both
that
crowds.
fusion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you do you also make the banana pudding?
Yes.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do a lot. Okay. I love that you've created, as you said, a banana pudding matcha.
Yes.
Okay. Our correspondent Kelly is obsessed with matcha. Where can someone get this, and explain it a little bit for me?
Yeah, so matcha goes all the way back to my childhood. It's one of my favorites. My childhood Starbucks order was actually the green tea frappuccino with vanilla and a shot of raspberry.
Ooh, nice order.
Yeah, I say all that to say this though. It's just a fusion of all of my favorite things. I think that the matcha is just like, again, just that modern approach on something that is classic like the banana pudding. But you can get the banana pudding matcha at the South Pearl Street Farmers Market. We're gonna be running it every Sunday, doing a collaboration with another vendor out there.
You know how popular that market is? It's huge. I mean, you're gonna have people lining up. This is unbelievable. Okay, let's say someone's watching like, okay, I need my Yellow Fix. I like that you named it the Yellow Fix too. It's like, give me all of it. Where can they go to go grab this? Is it on South Pearl?
Yes, so we make it all inside of Stir Pan Creamery, which is an ice cream shop right on the north end, right by the highway. There's a grab-and-go fridge in there. You can get it at all times. You can also get it at the wine dispensary, a spirit store around Union Station.
Oh, smart. That's smart.
And the last location right now is Public Offering Brewing on South Broadway. So there's a few locations right now, still working on growing it, but those are the three you can get it at all times.
Mazel tov on your ideas. You're killing it right now. I'm so proud of you. Thanks so much for joining us today, guys. If you want to check out the Yellow Fix, you can find them at Stir Pan Creamery on South Pearl and at other locations around town. Now, to find out where you can get your fix, it is a little addictive. It's like a fix. Go to theyellowfix.com or follow them on social media at The Yellow Fix. Thanks for your company, Colorado. Portions of today's program were sponsored by the businesses listed on your screen. We're going to say goodbye like this with your hands raised. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bye!